The way that the Z-Start Pro differs from the EXP is you have resistance in the clutch like you normally would, and then when you give it gas, it gives just a little bit, like about that much. With this, there's just nothing there at all. You feel the cable pull, there's no resistance. When you go to start the bike, there's still nothing there until you give it some RPMs. The clutch gets really firm, but when it's low RPMs, it's just floppy, like there's nothing there. So I was really alarmed at first with that. I called technical support. I actually saw him at the Salt Lake Motocross later. I talked to the rep there. He says, yeah, it's totally normal. You know what's not normal is just taking your left hand and shaking the hang loose sign while you're starting out with your bike in gear. And that's just awesome. So you see I'm going through the gears, first gear, second gear, then you just pull up and stop. And at first you feel like something's just horribly wrong, like your heart starts skipping a beat and stuff and expecting it to stall, but it doesn't. It's awesome. At first it's just really weird, but it's really easy to get used to too. It doesn't really, you see I'm pulling in the clutch and revving the gas and it's dissipating. So it's just a really fun feeling. I think you're gonna like it. It's really nice for technical little stuff, you know, where you'd be feathering the clutch and really babysitting it and pulsing and nursing the gas. No, you concentrate on your throttle control and, oops, sorry, grass. Concentrate on your throttle control and your balance and, you know, staying on the bike, and that's all you have to worry about. I mean, it really helps you to be able to focus on your riding better. Now, if you miss your clutch and you really like that, you know, Lamborghini sports car feeling of having a manual clutch, you can do that. It still works just the same. You can pull it the same way, just the only difference is it's going to be a lot harder for you to stall the thing. Another fun thing is, say you're up on a crazy technical ride, you go off the trail and you dump your bike and bust the clutch lever off. Oh well, you don't need it. So it makes you more reliable. It makes the bike a little more bulletproof through this kind of stuff to be able to get you back home again. I'm just going to shut up so you can enjoy the sweet, sweet sound of that 450 four-stroke. Now what about downhill? I heard that when you have an auto clutch and you go downhill, there's no engine braking and that it's just a real pain. I'm a technical rider and I need to have some engine braking going into corners as well as going downhill. It's like analog brake system. I'm not giving that up. I don't want to get an automatic clutch and lose that. Well, folks, good news. You don't have to lose it. As long as your engine RPMs are up, you'll have engine braking. As I go down this hill, we got to get over this log here first and then we'll show you something. How about no clutch, no hands? Ha Win. So as I go down the hill, as long as I have the RPMs up, I don't coast. Now I can coast just like I'm in neutral, even though I'm in second, third, first gear, whatever, doesn't matter. If I pull that clutch in, the RPMs will fall and those balls will go to where it'll release the clutch. But all I got to do is blip the throttle and I have engine braking again, and then the wheel motion and the drivetrain will sustain that engine braking RPM, you know, to where it'll stay in. But if you slow down to the point where you're down to an idle, it will coast. How about stalling? Did you stall? I did. I had a couple of instances where I started out at 4,800 feet above sea level. Up here, I'm up around 8,500 feet above sea level, and due to carburetor issues, I stalled once. No big deal. Can't pop start though. As always, I'd really appreciate it if you would click the like, subscribe, add to favorites buttons, those kind of things. Really help the video to get more views and whatnot. I just made almost a 45-minute long video. What's funny is I get paid the same whether it's a 30-second video or a 45-minute. I tried to do a really good job and represent this well for you. Hope you appreciate it by clicking the like button. Thanks for watching. I appreciate having you along. Yeah, buddy.